I've been telling our students, because I have regularly lunch with a smaller group of students, and they always ask me that question, Professor, they don't say given your age, they say given your experience, what do you have to tell us? And my answer is a university education is something that we build together. A university offers opportunities. A student has to take some of the opportunities, but also shape those opportunities in what he or she wants to do with it. We are not a restaurant where you suddenly see a buffet and you can just take and eat. We are more a restaurant where you still have to do a bit of the cooking yourself, where you actually have to shape your own education yourself. And so my advice to students has always been threefold. That is, first of all, we are not a cookie cutter training machine that will turn out or churn out identical students every year. But what we are is an environment in which there are lots of opportunities. There are probably too many opportunities, and you will have to make trade-offs, but choose those things that you feel make a good education for yourself. Secondly, I tell students that my personal experience is that my student years were the years where I could experiment with leadership on a very small scale. In the clubs or the political organizations I was in as a student, you can sort of make mistakes, you can experiment, you can simulate what leadership, taking on responsibility really means. And when I look back, of course I have evolved a lot over the years in the way I look at the world, the way I look at organizations. I've gotten a totally different perspective by being a president, obviously, again. But fundamentally, some of the values that I have about leadership go back to the time I was at university and when I could try out things. So that's my second advice. That is, make sure that if you are 4 years at this university, that you grab the opportunity to hone, maybe honing is too strong, but at least to develop a little bit your leadership skills, try out what your style of leadership could be, etc. So that's my second advice. The third advice is, undergraduate education is not a preparation for a job. It's even in professional schools like the law school or the accounting school, where yes, you go into a particular profession, it is still to a large extent a preparation that opens up your mind, that creates options for you, that enables you to do many different things. I studied myself engineering, and yet I'm not in a job that is an engineering job. But I still think when I was studying engineering, I had a very broad view of what I wanted to do. And the engineering studies I did, I saw them more as an opportunity to create options for myself. So that's the advice I would give to students. That is, education is something you make yourself. And there will be trade-offs to be made, and you can't do everything here. And don't be worried about it. We offer you opportunities. Build your own education. 2, it's an opportunity to hone your leadership skills. And 3, see an undergraduate education as broadening your options, not as narrowing yourself down to one particular job.